Ben Moseby. Welcome to Beautiful Beginnings, an hour-long show where, even for our newest crafters, hopefully you will find something that you want to get your crafty teeth stuck into. And hopefully, if you are a new crafter, a great show for you to be able to ask those questions, no matter how simple you think they may be. In fact, we encourage the even more simple questions in this show. Those questions which you go, oh no, I don't really want to ask it because it's a silly question. Those are the questions we want in this show as we hopefully have a brilliant hour. And I'm sure that we will, because we've got some brilliant goodies coming up over the course of this hour, including the much sought after Crafter's Companion stamp and goodie bag. We won't have many of those left, though, is all I'm going to say, because I think when we sneak peeked that for you in the previous show, there were only about 40 left, I think, or less than 40, George, is that right, on that stamp bag? So 35 of those. When you see it, the value is off the chart, and we are also going to be doing a demo from that first up. We've got the whimsical stamps on the show for you as well, and lots of other great deals. So do have a little bit of a look on the shop today as we go through over the course of this hour. I'll say a few hellos in just a few moments' time, but let us say hello to the lovely lady to the other side of the studio, who actually, in between shows, has delved into said goodie bag that we're going to show you, and she is going to be, well, I suppose, crafting off the hoof slightly over the course of this next demo?
Yes.
Yeah?
Yes. We're going to try and make something, do a bit of construction and try and make something. It might work, it might not, but the thought is there and I'm sure it'll be a
Did you say it's going to be construction? I like what you did
Very
there.
good, very good.
No, that was you, not me.
Yeah, construction. That'll give you a clue when you go through the goodie bag, viewers.
That's going to be the first demo, and then later on you're going to have a look at the whimsical stamps, aren't you, as well?
Yes. I think when we did the show last week or the week before, I did everything except the cat.
Yes.
So I thought, right, okay, well we'll use the feline cat. Feline cat. Obviously, it couldn't be anything else, could it?
Yeah.
Feline stamp.
Feline stamp.
I meant to say.
Superstar, see you on the socials for this one, so get your questions in. I know it's only an hour-long Beautiful Beginnings, but we welcome those questions, so feel free to pipe up. Stephen Nicole is in. Alison Mason is in. Lynn Harvey says hello again. Ben, Sheila, the amazing team, the wonderful social superstar, and everyone. I hope you're all enjoying your day. And Zoe Carver says, good evening, everyone, from me and Brian in a muggy West Sussex. Before we delve and dive into this show, if you haven't been watching today, first of all, shame. Secondly, sorry about that, shame. Secondly, we've got some exciting news for you, because if you are someone who loves a little bit of craftaganza and you enjoyed that whole experience, we've got something brand new coming your way at the end of August. We've been selling tickets for this today. It is Christmas in the Making live. And these tickets, boy oh boy, have been flying. They have been zooming out the door. They are like the Wonka golden tickets are these. But here's the thing. If you want to be involved, you need to get your hands on the ticket to this amazing event with Leanne. And here is the lovely lady herself to give you all the information that you need about Christmas in the Making live.
Hello, it's Leanne here. I'm here to invite you to Christmas in the Making live. It's going to be on Sunday, the 31st of August, and it's a full day of live crafting with 5 festive, fabulous projects for you to create. Did you love Craftaganza? Did you feel you missed out? Did you want to join in? This is for everybody, and we're going to be doing for a full day those 5 fabulous, festive crafting projects. There's going to be cards, gift tags, boxes, 3D projects, colouring, embossing, die cutting, you name it, I'm going to include it, and I'm going to take you by the hand, step by step on the journey. We are going to be using our brand new launchers, but if you don't have them, I don't want you to worry, because we're going to give you all of the measurements, all of the skills, all of the know-how, and you can craft along with your own stash at the same time. Sunday the 31st of August, it's going to be the most glamorous festive event that you could imagine. Get your ticket. I can't wait to see you there.
Exciting, right? Loads of people have already got their tickets. Leanne pretty much covered everything there. 1 day, 5 projects. Leanne, expert tuition, craft in real time. We'll give you all the kits and measurements ahead of time. It will be recorded so you can replay it back anytime after you've watched it live. And you've got those 5 different makes that you're going to be doing, from gift bags to boxes, from cards, you name it, in that event. It's going to be amazing, and you will also get, just to quickly show you, 3 of your digital card inserts as well. Those will just come to you once you are ordering. So those 3 just there. There we go. So you've got your Christmas wishes. You've got your have a wonderful Christmas, and then you've got your have yourself a merry little Christmas. Those will come to you in digiform, and you've got the ability then to be able to use those in the event with Leanne, August the 31st. Good morning again, says Melanie, at the much more decent hour of 0900. I've just purchased the Christmas in the Making Live. I'm so looking forward to it. It's going to be a great event. Your chance to spend time with Leanne. Kat's in just in time for work finishing. And Hilary joins us saying, hello everyone from Hilary and Holly Collie. Hello, and a woof. Is Space Bear watching tonight? Karen Fisher joins us again from Florida. It's sunny there. Donna Jones is out in Alabama. And Mary Shaw says hello to Ben, Sheila and crew. Lois says good afternoon everyone from Ohio. It's live at 5. You're correct, Lois. Michael says good evening, Ben and Sheila from the Birdman. And Donna Jones says I cannot wait. I love the classes. Thank you to all of you for getting in touch. Any more hellos, send them in. Any more questions? I say any more, we haven't had any yet. Any questions? Fire those in. But let's get down to the nitty-gritty. That was Christmas in the Making Live. This is the... that was good, that. This is the Stamp and Die goodie bag. There are only 35 of these remaining because we naughtily sneak previewed this in the earlier show. It is an £82, $106 bag for £28 or $36. The deal in here is insane, and actually you're going to get some kits that there's a stamp set in here that I've not seen before, and also there is a kit in here, the one which Sheila's going to be demoing with, which again I haven't seen in absolutely ages, and you are going to want to grab it because it is tremendous. So rocker blocks in here. I mean, there's $9.99's worth of stuff already, straight out the bag. Your rocker block's going to help you to get that perfect stamp each and every time. Heel to toe action using rocker blocks is as easy as 1, 2, 3 is what it says on the back there, and it really is. Once you've got your rocker blocks, and I think alongside things like your stamping platforms, you are good to blooming go. Now, in here, with it being a stamp and goodie bag, you are going to receive stamps and dies in your goodie bag. You've got your set here from the Vegas collection. That is the Royal Flush. So it is stamps in the forms of cards. You have got your little chips in there as well, and your dice and the dies to be able to cut those out. Then you've got your stamps and dies from the Majestic Unicorn collection. Again, this is brilliant to create that stunning rainbow, and then the sentiments, which will go over the top of the rainbow for you. You've got the stamp and die from the Kingfisher collection, which are Resident Birdman Michael, I'm sure will love. That is the Flying Gem from the Kingfisher collection. Then you've got a lion, of course you have, from the Royal Jungle collection. That is that beautiful, beautifully illustrated stamp. You've got your love letters stamp and die set. So this, again, is incredible because you can create that cute little envelope, and then it's quite clever, that die, because it's got the cut in this part here, so then you can slot in the love letter with your stamp message to go inside that die. So it can be, you know, the sort of focal point of a project. You're also going to get your cute little character front and back tag die. That is the Rabbit Hoppy Birthday. Again, what's really cool about that is that, yeah, you can obviously create the front and back of the rabbit to pop onto your project. You've also got a die in there which has got no bottom cutting edge, so you can basically make the tag or even like a bookmark out of that as long as you wanted it to be. This is a stamp set which I'm sure you'll probably tell me I have, but I'm sure I've never seen that before. I mean, I saw it earlier today, but before that, I have never seen this before. It is Nature's Forest. You've got 2 beautiful tree stamps in there from like the different times of the year, and then 2 stamp sentiments to go with that as well. That is such a lovely stamp set to have. And then last but by no means least, and I kept this last because this is what Sheila was going to be working with, a 36-piece, I'll say that again, 36-piece stamp and die set called Harvest Blessings, which includes everything you need to be able to construct this truck with all of the goodies in the back there. So there's pumpkins you can construct, like the box that goes on the back, and there's a whole host of sentiments that go with that as well. You even get like the wood panelling stamp to use with the like the crate that goes on the back of it. Sentiments are with thanks for all that you do. You've also got on there, oh, what have you got? Wishing you warm harvest blessings and more that I'm not going to attempt to read. £28, $36. It's a huge saving. There are less than 35 of those to go round now, so grab that bundle. It's insane value for money, Sheila, I think. And I think in the Harvest Blessing set that you're going to demo with, we've found a real corker of a set, haven't we?
Absolutely, yeah. I mean, that's just crazy. When I looked through that bag before and then I've just seen the price on the screen, I was like, this is just like, these are tools.
Yeah.
So these are not consumables. These are going to last you and last you and last you, and something you'll be able to come back to time and time again. So what we're going to do, I've already done a little bit of prep in the break because there were so many dies and so many stamps. So what we're going to do, you can create, as you can see on the dies there, you can create a truck. So I've already cut a red truck out because I thought, red trucks is so American, isn't it, a red truck?
Yeah.
I only know that because my brother-in-law had one over in California, so I know that red truck is the thing, especially for Harvest Festival. So what I'm going to do here is like a mass die cut, and you'll see I've got pumpkins, I've got leaves, I've got tyres, I've got the like the wheel trims, which I'm going to cut. So I'm going to do like a mass cut there of bits and bobs, and then I'll show you what we're going to try and do. My idea was, when I saw the actual die set, was to make a truck that would stand up. Yeah. So that you could probably put something in it, maybe, but we'll see. So I think all my little bits have cut out there. I did a double green there, so we 2 for the price of 1, or 4 for the price of 2. So let's bring in the truck. We've cut the door. Now you're going to get the wheels, you're going to get the steering wheel, you're going to get all the bits for the crate, you're going to get the stamp set with the wood effect. This is going to be just something you're going to use time and time again. Some craft cards. So the idea is that we're going to make the truck look like it's standing up. And I'm going to try and do a little crate in the middle of this side and this side, so that it actually looks like the crate holds it together, so it will stand up. Wow! I don't know if it'll work. It will, Sheila. I'm gonna try my best to do this. What we'll do first of all, we'll just pop the tyres on first. So I'm gonna pop these on to this side. Now I'm gonna just do, for time and for a test. Obviously, you're going to just look at one side of the truck in an ideal world, but it'll be nice to have that 3-dimensional effect. So we've got the wheels there. You even get the mud guards and everything. You get the steering wheel. I've got the door, and you cut the windows separately. So I've cut those 2, and then I'm going to just pop a piece of acetate, I think, behind the door. Like that. Yeah. So the easiest way, I think, for me to do that is even though acetate is not porous, if you pop use your tacky glue and put it on there, it does eventually grab, but it might take just a short while, but we don't need to do that bit yet. So we don't need to put the door on yet. So I'm just gonna pop that there onto the acetate, give a good press down, and just leave that for a minute while that grabs. It will grab, but we'll pop that there, and then we can be getting on with these bits. So,
33 left.
How many?
33.
Okay. It's a race against time.
It is.
Isn't it? Because once this is gone, then it probably won't be back again, will it? Not in this configuration and not at this price. No. So let's grab a bit of grey ink here. And I've used a mixture of cardstock. I've used some of the linen cardstock, which is obviously nice and textured. And then I've used a bit of plain as well. I just basically grabbed what I had under the counter in my little wallet. So we've got a bit of a mix going on, but sometimes that's nice. So we'll put the little inside bits on there, so wheel trims. And we've just gone round the edge just to give it a little bit of shadow, like that. Make it a bit more realistic. And we'll do that with... Oh, a truck like this would be brilliant, wouldn't it?
What are the American trucks mainly? Are they Chevrolet?
I don't know if they're Chevrolet, or I think some might be Yeah, I think
let us know in the US if you've got a truck like this as well in the US. Send us a picture of you and your truck.
Yeah.
I don't think we really not like in the US. We don't really have a lot of trucks like this, do we? Like pickup trucks.
No, we don't. This is a traditional American, isn't
Yeah.
it? And it's.
Producer George has just said he'd love to sit in the back and drink a beer.
Yeah, I bet he would.
Yeah, I bet he would.
He would.
He's very health and safety conscious, is our George. As long as you're not sat in the front drinking a beer, that's probably.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, as long as you're in the back.
Yeah.
It reminds me of the one. Did you? You've obviously seen Planes, Trains, and Automobiles.
Yeah.
Where they can't get a plane home, so
Yeah.
they come out of the motel and a truck picks them up with a couple
Yeah.
of kids from like the back of. Like out in the sticks.
Back and beyond.
Yes, and they have a truck like this, and they sit them in the back, and it's so cold. They've got like icicles hanging off their fingers and their noses and stuff. And he goes to grab these gloves to warm his hands, and there's this little snappy dog underneath it.
Yeah.
Who jumps out, but it's that kind of truck.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, it is. It's that kind of truck. Let's have a look at our little window.
What was if
Well,
you go over
you'd
a speed
spill your
bump?
beer, wouldn't
Yeah,
you?
you'd spill your beer,
beer.
George, if you go over a speed bump. There's a lot of love for it. Carolyn says, love the truck. Hi, Pat. Hi to Carol. He says, I don't know that I've seen that stamp before. The trees. I love those trees. Yeah, I don't think I've seen it before, Carol. Denise has joined us. Denise Davies. Hilary says it's Space Bunny watching tonight, not Space Pear. I didn't know she had a Space Bunny. And Lynn Morton's joined us in Newcastle. The Crafty Cat on YouTube says, I'd fill the back with dogs and go on lots of adventures. Yes. Same with me. Would stick 10 collies in there and off I go.
Yeah.
That'd be amazing.
Can you imagine though? If you had one of these, I would just go out and fill it full of craft stuff, and then I put a big thing over the back
Like
and
tarpaulin?
Yeah, and probably get in the back and just craft.
Yeah.
On my own. Right.
Sheila's
so we've got,
crafty wheels.
Exactly. So you can see just by adding a bit of grey ink around the edge, that's how it was. And that's how it is now. And
Yeah.
I've not been particularly careful or anything. We just want to make it look a little bit like an oldie worldy truck. What I am going to do is just, like it's seen a few, what would you say? It's had a few experiences.
Yeah,
been
on
up
a few journeys.
a few roads, and had a few sheep in the back.
Had a
and-
few beers spilt in the back with George there.
Yeah,
spilling his
definitely,
beers
definitely.
everywhere.
So, right, so we'll put our steering wheel in here. Now imagine you could put this would be really nice on a Christmas card.
Yeah.
Because if you've got one of our dies that's got the, like the Christmas trees,
Oh yeah, you could pop those
you
in the
could
back.
put one in the back, couldn't
Is that
you?
the steering wheel?
Yeah, it's got a
That
steering wheel.
is
Look at that, it's
brilliant.
amazing, isn't it?
Yeah.
And then because we've put that window on straight away, it makes it more realistic.
Yeah.
So we'll pop that on. I think I am going to glue that on. I don't want to put it on a pad, I don't think. I think I'll just glue it, and it should grab. It seems to have grabbed the acetate, so we can pop that on there. Let me just wipe that off with my finger there. It will dry clear, but it's better if it's not on there, like that. And then we'll pop that down onto there like that. Okay, so let's just move it around a bit so it's a bit more straight. And then we've got our mud guards as well.
Oh yeah.
So let's just go around with a bit of grey again on these, just to make them a bit more lifelike.
Yeah, it makes it more
Make
authentic.
them look like they've been through the mud. So I think I think that one goes on this one, I think. I have to check which goes where. I did have a picture of it, so if I can bring my picture up, I'll be able to just see, yeah, this one is the front one.
Oh, they're slightly different, are they?
So these are because they're different. One's a bit slimmer at one end and the other is slimmer at the opposite end.
Ah, okay.
So that one goes on there like that, but hangs, it's a bit positioned differently, if you see. So let's put that on there.
A Ford truck, says Evelyn.
It
Not
is a
Chevy,
Ford, okay.
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 And Pat says, thank you, Sheila, for doing the truck. I actually bought this set twice because we are a pickup truck family.
Ah,
Can we get some pickup truck pics, please?
definitely.
I'd love to see some. And Hilary says, Holly Collie's getting Space Cat for her holes in October. You'll have to let me know where you get those cuddly toys from, Hilary, because I think Molly Collie would like one of those.
Cute.
Mary just says, I'm working on turning the CCT tiles into curtains for my craft room. We will need pictures, Mary.
Oh my goodness.
Last item
amazing.
to complete for the room. After that, I'm going to do my Through the Keyhole video. Yes, Mary! I love that. We look forward to seeing it. Right,
Oh my
Mudguard 2 is on.
Look at that truck now, it's fabulous.
Yeah, it's so
Isn't
good.
it? It's so different.
Yeah.
So what we're going to try and do now is I'm going to get a piece of craft. That'll just give that a second to just dry. And then we're going to bring in the stamp. So, grab the stamp here and grab my little stamp press. And obviously it doesn't really matter where this goes. So let me get, I think, I might try the grey on here.
Yeah.
As opposed to the brown that I was going to do.
Were you using, I wasn't concentrating that intently, but what were you using to ink round the
car?
mud? Yeah, were you weren't going straight off the pad, were you using like your blending tools?
I was using the blending tool with just regular waterproof dye ink. Normally I would use pigment because that blends better, but I've just done it quick with that.
Crafty Cat says, she says, are the dyes better than the ink pads for going around the edges like that? She says, I get in a right mess with the ink.
If
So tools are easier than ink pads, are they? Or would you say you just use the ink pads?
Don't know. I mean, I like using the ink pads. So it's entirely up to you. I mean, it's, you know, it's personal choice really. Whatever you're comfortable with and whatever you think works best for you. Really, there's no laws, you know. Okay, so now we stamp that. Now you can do this two ways. I think you can cut the die. And then stamp on it.
Yeah.
I just like to do that really, and I mean, and that's going to be dry pretty quickly because it's dye ink, so it is going to just be really quick at drying. So what we do now, let me just move the truck off there. We take these two. Oh, these are stuck really
are stuck well.
The other day, my cat, I have two cats, brother and sister. Brother, we don't know we have him. Sister, she's an absolute pain, honestly.
What are they called?
She's so demanding. They're called Loki and Ursa.
Okay.
It's like Viking names, but we don't ever call them by that. We just shout kittens, even though they're 4 years old.
Yeah.
And if you say to her, "What are you doing, kitten?" Even if she's fast asleep, she goes "Brr," like that. She just makes this little noise. So yeah, but she's so demanding. She's constantly wanting attention.
What's she wanting, a fuss or food?
No, just wants fuss. Just wants to be like as near to you as she can get. And she's very cute, but she drives us wild. But she was sat the other day. She came and sat on my guillotine when I was trying to do some prep, and I did put a picture on my Crafters Companion page. But honestly, she was on the guillotine and she was licking this sticky tape. And I was like, oh my goodness, what is wrong with you? And I very often hear her rustling through bags
Cats
in my
love
craft
that, don't
room.
they?
And then she chews the bags. I'm like, don't chew the bag.
Boxes as well. When we had our cat Nut, get her a box and she'd be happy for hours. Any box of any size, she'd just sit in it.
Yeah, that's
funny, aren't they?
all my other cats have done that, but these two, they just don't like boxes. They're not bothered.
Oh, really?
They don't. Catnip doesn't affect them in any way. They're just a bit weird, but very cute. So there you see. Now you can build. If you do miniatures and things like that, and you do, you know, doll's houses, you like recycling things and using boxes to make houses and stuff, then these are great for that. My pocket tool. Oh yeah!
So we got Jake Vision Mixing tonight, sending the love. He says they remind him of a flake. He's
Absolutely, flake chocolate.
Yeah.
So what the idea is now is, and I don't know if this will work, I want to just make like a little kind of crate, and we'll do that.
Yeah.
So we'll put that in the back so it looks like a crate, but that bit will hold the truck together.
Yes.
So if I grab my scoreboard.
I mean, those could just be logs as well, couldn't they? If you wanted a truck
Absolutely,
hauling
yeah,
logs.
of course you could have those sticking out the bag.
Yeah.
You know, if you've got someone in the family who's a tradesman or is a carpenter, they would just, you know, you could have those like that. You could have them all piled up.
Yeah.
You could use them for all kinds of things. So what I want to do, I just want to measure this. So that is roughly. We'll go with 3 inches there. So I'm going to do a score at, I don't know if it's going to work.
It will.
But we'll do our best. And I'm just doing it again on a piece of craft. So we'll score at 1. I'm going right off the... My mum will be shouting at the screen, move to the right, move to the right.
Carolyn, the truck is in the goodie bag, to answer your question, yes, and the stock is dwindling of that. So if you want the goodie bag, or particularly the truck, get it in your basket. I'll show you everything else when Sheila's finished the demo.
So, we've scored at 3. Sorry, we've scored at 1. We've scored at 4. And then what I'm going to do is do it the other way. I'm racing here like my life depends on it.
Oh, don't take your time. You're
Okay,
all right.
let's do that. Let's do that. And then what we'll do is we'll do 3.
If we end up just completing a truck card, that's the main thing. I'm quite happy with that.
I think it's nice to be able to show something like this.
Yeah, it is. Something a bit different.
You know, it's and this is something that you can you could adapt it. You know, you could really adapt it to make it work for you. But my thought process was to just make something a bit unusual. So let's see, we're just making it like we would a box. So we snip those sections out and we snip that out there. And then same with this. And what we will do then is, we've got a couple of options I think, because we're basically just making like a tray. So that will go up like that. Okay. So now we've got the like a tray, which will then hopefully fit. And we've got a couple of ways of doing it. We can either do it so it sticks up like that.
This is brilliant.
And then do that.
Sheila,
Sheila, Sheila.
There's you going, oh, I'm not sure it will work. Of course it would work.
I'm still not sure. It might just collapse. It could collapse.
It's not going to collapse because this is
construction. Well done, Ben.
Come on, Sheila, this is amazing.
Okay, so we can just do that to there. And then those to there, like that. And then, so we've got a little box now. Right, so now, obviously you could decorate, because we've cut.
Yeah.
We've only got the truck going one way. What you could do, if you wanted to decorate the other side, is cut that. I've cut it exactly the same here from a textured card. But what you could do is cut it from your textured card, but cut it that way, on the wrong side. Right. So that when you actually turn it over, it's still the right side. It won't look as good because obviously it's a die and it wants to do the edge that way when it cuts. So the idea now then is we can put this here, and if we lift it up a bit higher, like that, we might be able to get, let's see.
You could have like sweets in there as your cargo or something, couldn't you?
Yeah, definitely. So I'm just using that to go there.
Do a mini George in there, chugging back the beers. Picture of George and stick it in the back.
I think we will. We can, and then we can get we can get Jamie and Jake in here.
Let's not ruin the demo, Sheila.
One driving and one peeping round.
Let's not ruin the demo. Love you guys.
Okay, so let's just do this on here, see if it will go together the same way. So obviously we need to make sure it's about the same. Oh. Yeah. So what you could do as well, you could make an extra bit. You could, I mean, you could even pull it together like that. The idea is that we see it. I mean, it does work.
It's such a good idea.
It does work kind of like that, doesn't it, from the side?
It's my demo of the month. It's brilliant. This, by the way, has all been like thought of, but just to give Sheila her props here, this has all been thought about since the end of the last show. She's come up with this, picked it out of the bag, and then come up with this idea, and now doing it like off the hoof now. This is what I'm talking about. We've got the very best in the business here at Crafters TV. I'm telling you, this is awesome, Sheila.
So
I love it. I love it.
You're so kind. Right, let's cut that in half. Let's do it so that just goes.
Oh yeah.
There like that, because what I want to do is make it so that it looks like it's got a little, oh, that's moved, let's see, I'm wanting to put another piece at the top. And obviously you could do this, but if you've got one side done, then you've got the idea of how to do it.
Yes.
And then you can go, right, okay, we can do it, you know, we can do that kind of thing. So it does make it look a little bit more cratey, like that.
Guys
So
in the gallery, you're in luck. Superstar Susie says she'll drive whilst you boys drink beers in the back. There you go.
There we go. Let's just trim that a little bit. So we kind of got a crate there.
This is brilliant.
And then what we can do is, if we bring in a couple of, we've got a few pumpkins here, and obviously this is truly American now, isn't it? Mm-hmm. So I'm just going to put a tiny bit of ink around there. I would be putting, obviously I'd be putting green bits on there as well, and I've got some leaves and stuff, and I'd be colouring the top in.
Yeah.
Okay.
I like the fact though, like you say, you're sort of decorating that side of it now, but there's still obviously then room for you to put in your sweets or whatever. We've had like Lois suggesting you could put like Hershey Kisses in there, maybe, you know, that kind of thing.
Oh, definitely. You could put all sorts in it. And the other thing you could do as well is you could, if you've got, let's look how we put that in, because this can be the big. So this is like the big pumpkin here. And then we've got the teeny tiny one, which we can put in as well. You've then got, of course, your a few green bits.
Yeah.
So let's pop that one just in there as well. So we've got the little one at the front there.
It's worth getting the bag alone just for this kit. 36 pieces, and then to have this demo to recreate at home. This is sensational.
What I would do as well, if you're wanting to make it a bit more realistic, I would possibly take a piece like that. Okay, everything's stuck together. Am I all right for a minute to just do this?
Yeah, absolutely. Just whilst you're doing that as well, a few comments. Loving this project, says Lynn. The Crafty Cat says, this is so cool, it's awesome. Thank you. There's loads of cat chat as well. Jeffrey's joined us. Stephanie's joined us. Rhonda says, I have little teeth marks in all my plastic sleeves and such in my craft room from our cat, Baby Girl. That's
Brilliant.
what we call our Molly, Baby Girl, as
Do
well.
you?
Yeah,
Oh,
Baby Girl. She answers to that as well.
Sweet.
Baby Girl.
How sweet.
And thank you also, guys in the gallery, we need to dig out Elaine's picture of her latest truck, and also Hillary has sent a picture of Holly and the Space Crew. Helen, I've got the message you sent to my email of your truck, which we'll show as well at the end of this demo, so thank you, everybody. This is brilliant. I'm absolutely loving this.
So what we need to do, obviously, because I've not measured this or anything, so to make kind of the bit that you would want to go around, so it actually looks like it's got a hood on it, and listen to me talking in American terms, a hood.
A hood.
Like you know, if you
bonnet.
want to do something like that,
Yeah.
then basically all you would need to do is just maybe mark, if I show you from, let's do it from here. If I show you from above, and I'm doing it at the back piece first, just to kind of get it round. So can you see, if you then go to there, do a little like pencil mark there, so that you know you can do a little angled bit, like that. And it's all about just trying to shape it. It will bend. Check your card, because when you've got a piece of card, whether it's craft or otherwise, it always bends easier one way than the other.
Oh, right, okay.
So that's your bendy way. That one, that's bendier. So you can do that with an A4 sheet. You will be able to feel the bendier way. It's always the same, because it's a bit like a warp and a weft on fabric.
Oh, yeah.
So if you can figure out that that's the bendiest side, that is the better like way to use the curvy bit. But you see now, you could connect it like that and do a bit at a time and glue it, and then you can cut these into little slots like we did with the treat boxes, and then that would make your bit to go on the roof and make a bonnet. So if I score that as well, like I did, which is about, we're on inches here, aren't we? It's like 3/8 of an inch or something like that. So that would eventually make your piece that would go all the way around. And again, what you could do then is you could cut your window out. So use this one. You could put it like on one way and then on the other.
Oh, I love that idea.
So if you put, say this is your your bit that's going to go over the roof, cut that one, and then cut it again, probably the other way, like that. Because in here then, you've also got these bits. You've also got these long bits. So, sorry, what do you say there? Sorry, George. Yeah, I'm sorry. My mum will be having kittens at home. She'll be going, get back on that mat. Yes, because then you've got these thin strips, so you could actually put those around the window to make it a bit more like almost like a real window would be, a real windscreen. But yeah, you kind of get the idea. That would then fill that in. And then you could put lights on it, you could put lights in it. And if you adapt it then by putting more pumpkins on, say, pumpkins on this side as well, then it would get, you could either do them like that or you could do them that way. So that you eventually have your card. The other thing you could do as well is you could add a little bit of white.
Oh, yeah.
Just to make it look like there's a bit of light.
Is that a scratch on it? Oh, no.
No, that's my car outside with a big scratch on it. We're just going to add a bit of like light, like this, so it looks like it's got, and you could do a bit on the door, you know, so it doesn't have to go all the way around, just little bits like that, just to give it that kind of lightness on it. But that would work, but there's nothing stopping you doing it like that as well. But yeah, you get if I do it to the front, the viewers can see it like a bit better like that. So it's not finished, but I will try and carry on and finish it. And then again, I'm going to take pictures of all these and hopefully get them on my Crafters Companion page. But it might take a bit of time to build them up, but I will put it on there.
That's my favourite demo of the month. I'm coming over for a fist bump. One more, they didn't see. I absolutely love that. I could watch for the next 25 minutes. You like putting all the kind of like whistles and bells on that. It has been also loved in the comments as well. Thank you for the pictures. These are gradually coming through, and I'll show them in just a second. I'll go through the bag one more time and I'll have a quick break. Sheila has the most wonderful giggle, says Karen. I think this truck is wonderful. A perfect party favour with treats or filled with greenery for holiday.
Yeah.
The confectioner has candy pebbles that would be a hoot as the cargo.
Oh, imagine that. Yeah, definitely. Definitely, that would be an absolutely brilliant idea. I think that'd be really good. And if any of you have got this die and you do make it a truck or something, do send us some pictures in and let us see it, because we love to see how your mind works and how you would adapt it, especially our American viewers who have these trucks and know exactly how they, how they are. We don't have them over here, so it'd be great to see what you do with it, but definitely send us some pictures.
Helen says, loving Sheila's makes and have saved it to make one. Oh, I won't say too loudly for somebody else. Alison says, I sent a photo via email of my neighbour's cat. They like boxes and obviously hanging baskets. And Lynn says, fantastic demo. Thank you, Hilary as well. She says, I've sent a photo of Holly and the space crew.
Oh.
And just very quickly, we'll show, I tell you what, we'll just quickly look through the bag. We'll have a quick break. We'll come back and show the pictures. Did you use acetate on the windows, Stephanie? You did, didn't you, I think?
Yes, just a little piece of acetate. If you've not got acetate, I mean, we've got it on the website. If you've not got any, you can buy it. Or just have a look through some of your packaging that you've got things in from the shop, you know. Because you're only going to need a tiny piece, maybe an inch square.
How many of these you got left? There can't be many after that demo, seriously. You want to buy it for that demo alone. There's about 20 odd of these left now, £28, $36 if you are a Platinum member. It is tariff free, of course, as well. You will get the rocker block set in here, so the large rocker blocks. This is the set that you want to buy it for, though, now, so you could recreate what Sheila's just done. You're getting your 36-piece truck set with all the trimmings. That's going to be incredible, alongside your stamps and dies from the Vintage Vegas collection. You've got your rainbow stamps and die set from your Majestic Unicorn. You've got your Kingfisher stamp and die from the collection of the same name. You've got your lion stamp from the the Royal Jungle collection. You've got the With Love stamp and die set, which is incredible, and also the beautiful little bunny in your front and back tag set. And then this stamp set as well, which I've not seen before, I'm sure, and a lot of you saying you've never seen it before either. That 4-piece set, it's called Nature's Forest, so that is included in the bag. We've got about 20 chances left to grab that, and then that will be gone. Thank you to Pat. He says, I've sent a pic of our pickup truck from one of our local Veterans of Foreign War clubs in New Jersey, and it is a beer keg in the back apparently. Well, we'll look out for that. And also thank you to Helen, who says you could take some trees from a Christmas set and add Christmas trees in the back of the truck. Possibilities are endless, honestly. Thank you to the Crafty Cat, who says, I bought the goodie bag, saved the life, and I look forward to trying this one out. When we come back, we'll have time to squeeze in one more quick demo. Don't forget, after this show tonight, Craft Your Stash with Sheila as well. And tomorrow, we look forward to welcoming a new third party, a new crafty friend. I'm super excited because it's a very talented gentleman. I've never worked with him before, but I was messaging him today saying how super excited I was. And here he is, just saying a quick hello. You're going to absolutely love this chap. He's called Josh Griffith, and here he is telling you what's coming up tomorrow.
Hello everybody, this is Josh from Beyond Stamping, where we bring you stamp sets that enable you to become an illustrator and create things like this and things like this. Really looking forward to being on Crafters TV tomorrow at 12 and at 2, and I'll see you then.
Hi, this is Alison Mason, and I'm in my favourite place, my craft room with a view. Why do I love Crafters TV? Many reasons. Lots of inspiration, incredible demos, fabulous products and tools that have certainly helped to improve my crafty skills. It's also great to interact with other crafters on the socials and also with the team. It's like being part of one big family. Keep up the good work. Thanks, guys.
Welcome to Club Inspire, the Crafters Companion community where you can feed your crafty obsession. Join our fantastic loyalty program today and receive 250 points to help get you started. Other benefits to joining Club Inspire include special members-only sales, and you can receive discounts or exclusive access to products, and even free gifts. You will receive 1 point for every pound, dollar or euro that you spend, and the more points you receive, the more benefits you'll unlock. See if you can craft your way up to our ultimate Club Inspire tier, Platinum, where you'll enjoy the very best discounts and rewards that we offer. As you keep climbing through the club, you can actually reach Platinum Plus and even Platinum for life. The more points you collect, the more you will be rewarded within our amazing special Club Inspire community. So, what are you waiting for? Sign up, join the club and start rewarding yourself today.
The instruction and inspiration is mind-blowing.
The inspiration, the products to make our own and make it our own.
I get so much inspiration and tips and tricks from everyone there at Crafters Companion.
And there's so much support, respect, and inspiration all through the socials.
I like to watch Crafters TV as often as I'm free, and I always get new ideas each time, and it certainly helps kickstart my mojo.
That is why I love Crafters Companion, because they make me look like a better crafter and give me ways to do things that I haven't tried before.
I wouldn't be the crafter I am today without Crafters TV, so thank you.
Hi, I'm Alex Girling. I don't normally wear glasses, but to read, I need to wear my glasses. I've known of Crafters Companion for probably the whole time that they've existed, which happens to be the amount of time that I've been doing papercraft. I across stitcher originally, knitting, things like that, and then I sort of discovered papercraft, and that's really taken over everything that I do. And I have to say, having just gone through all of my craft stash, the majority of what I have is Crafters Companion. Nothing compares, just brilliant. Thank you so much for everything that you do. I'm sorry, I'm not in my craft room. It's quite dark in there and the lighting isn't fantastic, and I'm waiting for my lunch. So, thank you. Keep up the brilliant work. You're all amazing. Thank you very much.
Welcome back, everybody. Thank you for checking out your basket. So we've got about 10 minutes left on the show, and then we've got the changeover ready for Sheila's Crafty Stash show at 6. So what we thought we'd do, just read a few comments, show all of your pictures, and then Sheila's going to attempt to do a little bit more with the truck, because the busiest item on the show, funnily enough, after that demo, is this goodie bag. So we're going to look at that again. But thank you for all the comments coming through. Hilary says, wow, Josh Griffith, I love his stuff. Alison says, I've seen Josh on Hobbymaker, very talented guy. Lynn says, looking forward to seeing Josh on the shows. I love his stamps, so it would be great to see him. I've not worked with him before, but I've seen his work and it looks incredible. So I'm like really, really super excited to hook up with Josh tomorrow. Doreen says, exciting stamps from Josh. Looking forward to the show tomorrow, says Mary. It's always great to see new products and to meet new people as well, right? And Stephanie says, I haven't seen Josh before. His shows should be very interesting. Welcome to CC. Make sure you're all here tomorrow to give him a big Crafters TV welcome. That'd be marvellous. And Sheila says, I love the creativity for the truck basket. I'd definitely be making this using the colours of my husband's pickup truck. Let's show you some of these pictures. And Pat, I think this is your truck. Oh, this is what I think about when I think of like an American pickup truck. It reminds me of the Fall Guy. Do you remember that with Lee Majors?
Yeah,
that was like his truck.
One, yeah.
I love that so much. So that's Pat's picture. I'll go backwards now. Obviously, I had to quickly show you this. It is Holly Collie with the space crew. She's just the cutest. So Space Bunny, Space Bear, and an alien. I think she's got about as many toys as my Molly Collie has. Oh, now hang on, Pat. Is this another Pat, or is this the same Pat with the hot rod truck?
Oh,
look at that! I bet that goes quick, doesn't it? Put the hammer down on that. And it's got a beer keg in the back as well.
Oh, my gosh.
Core blimey. George has just booked a flight to America. And then we've got, so this is Helen's truck near Philadelphia. Again, that is an absolute beastie of a truck, that one.
Oh, that's like ours what we're making. It's just the same, isn't it?
I absolutely love that.
Fabulous.
Few more pics. Alison and Mark, thank you for this. You'll appreciate this one, being a cat lover. Look at the cat's face. It's like, what?
Sweet.
Yeah. I'm in a basket. So what? Cat in a basket. Evelyn, here's your picture. Wow, look at this. Fantastic truck there.
Oh my. Look at that, it's huge.
That's a Ford, isn't it? Does it say Ford on the bonnet?
Yeah.
That is very, very cool.
Brilliant.
And then, I say there's two more. Elaine, oh my goodness me. Elaine Cirillo, what? I've never seen anything like that before.
Oh my gosh.
That is, the guys in the gallery are like, oh, that's incredible, that's mint, that's amazing. I love that. And then we've got one more to show you, which is from Jen Shank. Yeah, look, this is what I'm talking about as well. Look at that truck. Absolutely brilliant. So what's nice, Sheila, is that all of these, our lovely friends in the US who've got these trucks can now follow your demo and, of course, just change the cardstock to make it look like the truck that they've got, right?
Absolutely, yeah. Yeah, and it's not as difficult as you think. I mean, it's just that we just did that, you know, out of our head, really. But, you know, obviously you can start to decorate it all up and make it, you know, suited to your own vehicle that you've got.
Yeah.
But, yeah, I'm hoping that we can get this kind of roof on it, just to make it a little bit more realistic. And what I've done, like I said, I've actually taken the that strip and I've cut the window, the half window that we've cut from the front of the car, and then I've cut that out, and then I've taken that off, lined it up on the other side and cut it out that way, and then we've got a piece of acetate over there as well. What you could do also is you could then take the steering wheel. You see the steering wheel we've got here? You could actually take the steering wheel and put it there.
Yeah.
So you would still see it from the front. But I think what I've done is I've cut all the little pieces here, like that. Now you can do tape if you want, you can do glue and just maybe peg it to hold it in place. But what I want to do, because I've got that scored bit there now, which will line up with that bit, then we can glue that, we can go around, and we can roughly guess where we need it to be. I'm going to put my nail there. I'm full of ink. I've got inky nails now, because then that can be roughly about there, where we can do probably another score line, because I think then once we get another score line, it'll make it much easier for us to bend that bit round the back, and then any excess we can cut it off. So I always like to just check when I'm doing score, you see, if you line up your, like I just did there, it's another little tip, we'll line that up to the edge there.
Yeah.
This is not actually on line with a score line. So I'll flip it over and see if it's any better that way. And yes, it is. It's on line with this, so we can more or less just do that. So then straight away, that will be the bit that goes down the back of the truck, like that. So then it will bend this. So let's see if that'll work. Might do, it might not. So, and we can trim off the bits we don't need, because it might be that it's a little bit too wide here and there. But this is something you can play
around with,
and just so that it does it right for you. But then you can see now, if I start to bring that down there, as long as we've got the most important part, I think now, is to get this bit on. So what I'll do, I'll take a chance, and because I've cut here, I'm going to use the tape runner that's got the dots on, because we've got a few gaps in between. And I do like the dotty one.
That's a bit more forgiving as well if you happen to sort of stick it in the wrong place as well, isn't it?
Yes, definitely. As long as you don't press it too much. And if you do want to actually, you know, glue it, then you can do that as well. So if you can line that up roughly like that, you know, you could put like get some of your metallic card, put a bumper on it. I'm not sure if it's called a bumper over in the States.
Is it called a fender, I think?
It might be.
I think it is.
It might be a fender, yeah. Yeah, so then we can get that round like that. Okay. Who would believe that from a stamp and die set, you can actually do this?
And who would believe that this demo never existed?
He didn't. He did not. We were going to do whimsical stamps, weren't we? And then George said, "Why don't we do something out of the goodie bag?" I was like, "Okay, let's have a look what's in there." Ben said, "This is a great one. Maybe do something with that." So.
I didn't think you were going to do something as magnificent as this, though.
Well, I didn't think it would work, to be honest.
Well, I always had faith, Sheila.
But you know what? Sometimes you just have to have a go with it. Now then, obviously, I need to cut some of this off. So, okay, so we've got a few minutes left. So let's just.
And obviously, you have a bit more time to play. Sheila is under time pressure a bit here because we've got to finish, obviously. Just before 6 o'clock to get the show ready for Sheila's Crafty Stash, so you'll have a bit more time. So she's crafting under pressure here as well. But it's brilliant. My gosh, it's going to work.
It's kind of getting there.
Yeah.
And obviously it's something what I might do when I come in tomorrow, I might see if I can get it kind of to fit together nicely and maybe put some glue on it so it will hold. It's not going to be the best thing.
No, but you get the kind of idea.
It's, you know, and again, these are things you can do with your children. They can play with these. You say, you know, I want that truck. Let's make a truck.
Yeah.
Make a truck. They can play with it until they've absolutely trashed it. And then, of course, you know, you can make another truck. You can just use up your card and stuff like that. But you can see now how it's starting to form. So we've actually closed the back of the truck. If you wanted to put another window in there, then you could.
Yeah.
But of course, you know, it's all about just putting it together. And if I was you, what I would be doing, put some glue on and then put a little peg. It can just be a peg off your clothesline or something like that, or a bit of masking tape that will not tear your card.
Yeah.
And then obviously, as you go along with it, you'll start to see, oh yeah, that needs tucking in there. Let's bend that over. That needs a bumper in. But you can see it's starting to come together. It's not brilliant, but
it is.
It's, you know, it needs a bit of faffing, a little bit of faffing, but you can start to see how it will come together. Obviously with your glues and things, but you can do it. So if I hold it there like that, you can actually start to bend it, get a nice big fender or something on the front, and then you can still put your doors on here and things.
Yeah.
And you do have the stamp set in this as well, so don't forget that's got the wood in there. It's also got the some greetings as well that you can put on the truck. But it might be really nice to do with some Christmas trees in the crate at the back. But if I turn it to the front there, you kind of can see how it's coming together. It's not brilliant, but
it is.
You can mess around with it, and it just gives you that idea. So hopefully you'll be able to send in your pictures if you crack it and you manage to do one, because it would be great to see how you all, you know, get on with it, and yours will probably end up better than this because you'll have a bit more time.
I love that. That has been my favourite demo of the month, and I think my favourite hour that I've done for a while.
Oh, thank you.
Even
Too kind.
more fun than the silly old breakfast show where I muck about for an hour. That is brilliant, isn't it? And that's what you can do with this bag. I haven't got time to go through it again, but if you want to grab it, £28 or $36. There's less than 20 of those to go around now. It is tariff-free. You'll get that 36p stamp and die kit in there for you to be able to recreate that truck. And of course, you can come back to this show once you have your bag arrive. Thank you to Dory. Says, I love the way you think and create something different. Well done, says Michelle. Fantastic. And crafting on the fly. This is so cute, says Tammy R. And there's loads of other lovely messages coming through. I will be back with you tomorrow morning on the breakfast show. And then we've got Josh Griffith through the day as well. That means Sheila will be back together for Cartload. But Sheila is back in literally about 3 minutes' time. So just refresh your feed wherever you are, whether you're on Facebook or YouTube, and you can come back for Craft Your Stash, which is coming up in just a few moments' time. Again, thank you so much for watching. Love the show. Brilliant from Sheila. Thank you to all the team. I'll see you in the morning. Sheila will see you in about 3 minutes' time. Until then, bye for now.